What's going on, everybody? Today we're here again with Zach, and we're going to be going over the metal single ply briefs.
Wow, look at that. Look how it's beautiful, like a pumpkin. Nice and orangey. And the newer ones come with little handles on it to get on a lot easier, so if you're by yourself, ta-da.
Does it come with handles on both sides?
It does! Look at that.
That's nice.
Fucking ingenuity at its finest right
Already
there.
learning, guys. Already learning. And I asked that because most of the time when you're buying it, usually it comes with just two pair of handles, and they're usually in the back, depending on where you're ordering from. That's usually the setup that they come with. Most of the time, you actually have to pay extra if you're wanting them to actually stitch on two ones in the front. So that's really nice that they actually come with that.
I agree. They used to not, too.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Before, they used to be just like, suck it and use your fingers to pull everything up. That was horrible.
It's not a good time.
So, we're going to go over the basics again, like we always do. We're going to go over the price. We're going to go over the material. We're going to go over what Zach thinks about it. Zach's used it. I'll be honest, I've never used it. So we're using Zach again as our test subject, and opinions will be coming solely from Zach about it. He has plenty of experience in it, though. So we'll be going over that, and we'll be giving you guys our overall thoughts about everything that is metal single ply briefs. So why don't we just go over first, how long have you been using it for squat? Do you squat and deadlift in them?
I do, actually. I actually prefer to deadlift in these things comparatively to most briefs. I would rather just wear these things than a fucking suit.
Really?
That's just me personally.
Do you feel the same way with your squats?
Hell no.
So this is what you wear under your suit, though?
No, I will pull in just this.
So you use this primarily for just deadlifts?
Just deadlift. And speed squats. It's a great sweet spot. Oh, Jesus Christ. Blah, 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 blah. Sally Shell, she shorts down by the shorts. Jesus.
Sure.
Speed squats. So the good thing about these briefs is they're versatile. For me, single ply briefs are a little bit, just briefs a little bit looser because most of the training is going to come from the suit. It's a whole one piece. So you don't, in some federations, you can use single ply briefs under a suit, but at that point, are you really single ply?
Yeah.
That's a very good question because you're not.
Technically, you're multi-ply.
Technically. Look, I've been there. I've done it. I've done it without it. I had more success in the suit without the briefs, but I'm getting on a damn tangent because I will talk about anything and everything. So the metal briefs specifically, I think they are my favorite single ply brief. Again, they run a little bit big. I got a size bigger. They fit comfortably and they're snug, and they give me tons of support in my hips, is which I need. They're not so tight in the legs, which is perfect. A lot of support. They're not stiff. They bend easy, which makes it very easy to get to a deadlift, which is notable for conventional pullers too. I think they're a great brief for not only sumo pullers but conventional pullers.
Now let me kind of add on that, because metal is notorious for having a baggy fit up top. They're very, very notorious for having a really snug fit on your legs. Mm-hmm. But most of the time, depending on the product, your suit or your brief, most of the time your hips area will have a kind of like a garbage bag kind of floaty feel to it, where they're not super, super tight. So it's tight here, and it'll kind of float there, tight here on the hip part, and then it's kind of really baggy up here on the top. Do you think that works for most lifters, or just generally for people who are kind of built like you are, or a little bit more compact bulldog, if you guys know what we call them? Bulldog.
Yeah, buddy. I don't have much experience with the multi-ply stuff when it comes to metal. I have never used it. I've only used the single-ply stuff. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews, but I can speak on the briefs and say that they're snug all around. They're still a little...
Oh, so for you, they are snug all the way around.
They're snug all around, which is how they should be. They're the same sizing as Titan single-ply stuff in comparison, just so you know.
It's probably you just need to have some booty for the fit-in. I don't have it. Like, I'm a tall, lanky guy. So, like, most things will fit. Actually, that really is to a point. Most things are really tight on my legs. Hips, not so much, because I don't have a big ass. Like, I really don't have big hips. I don't have a big ass. So it's kind of just catches right there for me, tall, lanky guys. But for most people, it probably will just fit really snug around.
Dude, I'm 220 with the 275 ass. Maybe 308 ass. We're pushing it. I have always had a donk back there. But
we can all dream, can't we, guys?
We can dream, man. Like, ladies love a booty. Don't let them lie to you. So with these briefs, the comfortability and the flexibility is what sold it for me. As some people, if you've ever used, let's say, your squat briefs to try and pull in, you're going to have a hard time getting down to the bar. You can reach to the bar, but you're so bent forward that you can't sit back and execute a proper pulling position. Not a problem in metal briefs. I can get down there all day to the bar for a deadlift, and there's still tons of pop, and it's comforting.
Now, you do kind of a hybrid stance sumo.
I do.
It's kind of in between a conventional and a sumo, but do you think that opinion still stands for strictly conventional pullers?
Oh, absolutely. Because you can still get down to the bar. I've pulled in these. Look, I'm bisubstantial, baby. I will pull either way. And I have. I've done either which one of different meets, so I have experience pulling both ways. I think it's phenomenal for both because it's so for people who never pulled in gear, it's exceptionally hard for conventional. That's what you do not see a lot of guys pull conventional in gear. The more gear you get on, the more restrictive you become, the more a necessity it is to go wider to get to a sumo. There are guys who are the exception who pull great numbers conventional. I know one, Clint, is fucking phenomenal from Subblock. Clint, you're great if you're watching this. Yeah, he pulled, I think, 7-something conventional. I mean, it's like, and he had a full hit replacement too. So don't ever give him an excuse why you do bench only. We don't respect it. I don't respect it. I'm kidding.
No
kind of.
No respect. I gotta attest though, like again, anybody that's been doing geared lifting for a while, I pull conventional. It sucks to pull conventional in full gear, suit up and everything. It's very, very, very hard. So I can attest to that. It's, if it works for a conventional lifter, that's appealing for me.
Definitely. It's definitely worth a try. By all means, you want to borrow these sometime and give it a shot? I think you'd like them. Yeah. There's a lot more pop than you think for a single ply brief. Again, my opinion, comparatively to the Titan single ply briefs, I didn't waste my time with the Inzer single ply briefs. Look, Inzer Predators, why do anything else? The Titan Centurion single ply briefs never appealed to me, but the metal briefs were perfect.
Come on, Zach, come on! Yeah!
Awesome. I love them. That's when I'm still doing my single ply stuff.
Do you think what was the main reason you think is as far as the construction of the pants or the briefs, or
so
if you
notice,
think it's just like the material, or what is it that's so great about the briefs?
The material in itself is not stiff. Some of the Titan stuff comes laminated. Inzer is a lot thicker material. This is a very thin but durable material, and you notice the bottom they have the M that around the hip right here, which helps give you pop out of it. You'll sit into them instead of, like the Predators or Titans, you don't have anything here. Whatever this is who designed this, superb job. You can feel it load and sit back, but it's not going to impinge you when you go down to pull or squat. So if you're looking for something that's going to be great to deadlift in, that's not going to inhibit you from getting to the bar, the way to go. If you're looking for a speed squat brief, if you don't want to, wear your briefs out on speed, Jesus Christ, why is speed squats killing me today? Oh my god.
Speed squat.
Speed squat brief. God, fuck. Anywho.
Beep bop boop.
Beep boop boop. Speed squat brief. There it is. This is phenomenal for it. I like to speed squat and speed pull with these because they come on off and easy. I don't need help to get them on and off, and I still get tons out of it. I don't need maximum brief for a fucking speed squat. That's ridiculous. So this is perfect for if you train alone. You can walk out in these bad boys, no problem. They're very versatile as a brief. Because when you step into the realm of multiply briefs, it's a different ballgame. And Titan runs tighter, which, to be fair, if people don't know, single ply gear usually runs a lot tighter and needs to be more constrictive to get more out of it because that's only one layer of ply. Which is why you'll see guys who will start off in single ply and be cut up all the time because they're just so constricted because they have to be getting anything out of it. As we're multiply guys, we're a little bit looser. Yeah. So this is a good happy medium. It fits loose like multiply gear does, or it doesn't have to be just constricting tight, but it still gives a ton of pop, and it's versatile. It's very... Get me to use this, man.
That's our thoughts about it. Goodbye, guys. Again, depending on how you feel about the whole situation with metal, it's up to you to if you want to purchase them. We recommend them simply for the use, for their cost. And for just the overall, it's a good bang for your buck, so we recommend them, regardless of what everybody else thinks.
Yep.
But that's what we think, guys. Have at it.
Goodbye.